Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking this video. This is Half Baked Beauty here, and today we are going to be doing a Valentine's inspired get ready with me. So I hope you guys will stick around and check out this video. So first things first, before we get started, we're going to go ahead and take a dab. I do have some shatter here, so we're going to go ahead and go in with this. I don't know what it's called, sorry y'all, but you know. So cheers. Okay, so to get started, we are going to go ahead and hydrate. I do have this H2O Beauty Oasis Ultra Hydrating Cream. So we're just going to go in with that first. You ladies know it's the winter, so we be dry as hell, so it's definitely important to moisturize. Make sure your face is prepped for the makeup. Okay, so after we do that, I like to do my eyebrows. I know everyone has a different routine, but I'm gonna go in. My eyebrows are kind of shaped, but we're just gonna make them a little bit darker. Super duper quick. Alright ladies, that's it for that. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to that. If you sit there and you play with them all day, guess what? You'll be sitting there playing with them all day. So we're just gonna move on. Okay. So I like to do my foundation last, so we're gonna go in with this Menage a Moi palette that we got from ColourPop. So you can get that at Ulta, Sephora, beauty store. Any of those would be good. So the nice fluffy brush. I don't know if y'all saw that Elisa documentary on Netflix that just came out. That shit's pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm all about that documentary shit, that crime shit, that murder shit, that gory shit, sign me up for that. But yeah, I figured, I'd talk about that a little bit during this video, just so we'd have something to talk about. If you haven't seen it, I apologize. I don't mean to ruin anything for you. But if you watch it, you just know what to look forward to. So we are going to go in first with this Obsession color. Oh, sorry y'all. This Obsession color right here. Just going to put that all over. Anyway, about this documentary, I forgot. That quick. Y'all know how it is when y'all smoke. Anyway, about this documentary, so it's this 21-year-old girl. I believe she's Asian or maybe Korean. I'm not 100% positive. 21-year-old girl from Canada. She wanted to go to California to travel. You know how when you're 21, you know, you're really trying to find yourself. You're really trying to figure out, you know, what you should be doing in this world. You know, if you're not in college anymore, then you're definitely like, what am I supposed to be doing? So this girl decided, you know, she was going to travel on her own to a couple of different places. So she went to San Diego, I believe, first, and then her next stop was California. So she pretty much found, you know, like the cheapest hotel she could find. She was going to a couple of different states, you know what I mean? She wanted the experience, but obviously, you know, her budget probably wasn't, you know, the most expensive budget. So she decided to stay at this hotel called the Cecil Hotel, which is located in downtown Los Angeles on Skid Row. So, problem number one. If you don't know what Skid Row is, it's obviously an area where there's a lot of people on drugs. You know, there are people strung out all over the streets, a lot of homeless. You know, just not a good area. Next, ladies, we're gonna go in with this no drama color right here. It's like a dark maroon, which might be a little bit too dark, but we'll find out. So we're just gonna kind of put that like down in this area and kind of, you know, do that kind of motion. So that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, so she went to the Cecil Hotel, downtown LA, which is Skid Row area, not the best area to go for tourists from Canada by yourself at 21. So like, you know, that's that. But yeah, so she ended up going to this hotel, and you know, she stayed there for a little while. I think a couple weeks maybe, or at least a week or something like that. I can't remember exactly how long she was there, but she was staying in a room with a couple girls when she was there. So yeah, she was staying there with some girls, and pretty much she ended up going missing. So, you know, her family hadn't heard from her. They just couldn't find her. All of her belongings were found in her hotel room, and Elisa was nowhere to be found. So, you know, at that point, you know, they're trying to figure out where they think this girl might have gone, because, you know, she was traveling. She also did Tumblr. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. Tumblr. She was very, very active on Tumblr. That was like her go-to. You know how some people like Twitter, or some people like Instagram, or some people like Facebook, like that's their go-to. Her go-to was Tumblr. So, essentially the police find out that she is an avid poster on Tumblr, so they try and follow the tracks to figure out, you know, if they can figure out where Elisa was. And there are a couple leads after they had posted this video that they found of her in this elevator, right? She's in this elevator, and she's acting strange. Like, she's not acting normal. It almost seems like she may possibly be on drugs, or, you know, maybe drunk. Come to find out, she was not drunk at all. But you could just tell that something wasn't right. Like, the way that she was moving, the way that she... Well, when she first goes in the elevator, she, like, walks in the elevator, and then she, like, bends down. She goes boop, 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 and clicks all these buttons, and then steps back in the elevator, and she just stands there like this. Right, and then the elevator door stopped because she had pushed so many buttons. So one of the buttons that she had pushed was door open. So she like sees that the door is not closing, and then she like creeps up and like goes to like look out of the door, the elevator, and whips her head around, and then like comes back in, and then like turns and like hides, and like turns in the corner and like hides in the elevator. It's just weird. Weird stuff. So after that, she ended up getting out of the elevator, and then at one point you see her doing some like weird hand motion where the door's open, trying to see if like there's something there. Maybe she's like hallucinating or something. I don't really know what was going on, but you could tell something wasn't right. Just do your best to blend, ladies. We're gonna try and get this looking, the best we can. Okay. So yeah, she's in this elevator acting very strangely, and that's the last time they ever saw her. So the police bring in a police dog to try and track her scent to figure out, where she may have gone. And the police lead her to a window that was, if you go out of the elevator, make a left. It was like right down the hallway there. There's like a window seal that you can see or something like that. And on the other side of this window is a fire escape, an exact lead to the roof of the hotel. So they get the dog and they go up to the roof and they search around, and nothing. They find nothing. No trace of Elisa. So they're like, crap. Now we're back at square one, and we have to figure out where this girl is. But according to the security footage, she never left the hotel. So she is definitely there somewhere. So, they do an autopsy on her body, or what am I saying? Do an autopsy on her body. So, they follow up on any leads that they think, any people that she may have known in the hotel, trying to see if she talked to any employees or anything. And, nothing. So they pretty much have no leads at this point. There is this one lead of this weird rocker guy who stayed at the hotel like a year prior, but they debunked that pretty quick. But this couple ended up staying at the hotel. They were from, I think, Austria or something like that. And they were staying there, and they noticed that the water was a different color and it had an awful taste. Right. You don't even want to think about it, but like, ugh. So sorry, ladies, just looking for a flat brush. We're gonna put some glitter on this, get some eyelashes on, blend this all out, and then put the face on and be good to go. Okay, found the brush. We're just gonna use like a flat brush here. I'm gonna go in with this Confessions color here, and we're just gonna put that right here and hope for the best. Fingers crossed. Actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna go in with this one right here. What did that say? Miss you. Oh, perfect for Valentine's Day. Okay. Very pigmented. And we're just gonna put that right here. So yeah, this couple noticed that the water was tasting weird, right? So the hotel manager tells the maintenance guy, hey, customer just complained that water tasting weird, can you go check out the water tank? Okay, sure, no problem. Maintenance guy goes up to the water tank, right? And ladies, I'm just getting the fallout that I got from doing this. He goes up to check this water tank and essentially finds Elisa Lamb in this water tank. He finds her body face up, floating, naked, in this water tank. And yeah, he finds this body. Obviously they report it, and that's when the investigation starts. So these poor people that were staying at this hotel were drinking. This poor woman. For who knows how long. We weren't sure how long her body was in there, but she was missing for 19 days. And wearing the same clothes as she was wearing when she disappeared, when she was found. So they assume that she was, obviously died that same day or very close to it. Maybe the next day, possibly. Okay. So yeah, then their next question was, how did Elisa get in this water tank, right? I'm gonna go in with this blender brush, which you guys probably are like, what the hell is this girl doing? But I like using this to help blend out those really harsh lines. And this is just like almost like a foundation brush. What is this brush? Doesn't say, just says wet and mild. You see, it just like softens it up real good. Yes, clean. Yes. Okay. Okay, ladies, next we're gonna go in with eyeliner. I have the NYX Matte Liquid Liner to die for. Anyway, the rest of this story. So yeah, they were analyzing the video. They were trying to figure out why she was acting so erratically. So they did an autopsy of her body, and they found out that she had, you know, a couple medications in her system, but not high doses of the medication. And then they found out that she was diagnosed with bipolar. She was bipolar disorder. So, you know, the medicines that she was taking definitely could have caused her to be hallucinogenic, especially if she wasn't taking them regularly, or when you know, or when she was supposed to be taking them. So okay, we're just gonna do a small line so we can put the lashes on real quick. Small line. Okay, perfect. So yeah, they found out that this girl was bipolar. They found out, they interviewed her roommates, and they said that she was acting a little erratically in the days prior to her disappearance. Apparently she was leaving notes all over the guest bed, telling them to like leave and like get out and shit. Just like hella weird. Why are you telling people to get out? But anyway, so at this point, like, nothing was looking suspicious, you know, like they didn't have any suspects, they didn't have any reason to suspect like any foul play. So they did an autopsy of her body, and it comes back and basically says she had just those low doses of her bipolar medications in her system, nothing else. So they just pretty much concluded that so there was something weird though. There was this movie that came out called Dark Waters, I believe, or Dark Water or something like that. And it was so weird because it was about a little girl and her mom who went on like some vacation, and the little girl ends up just trying these on. This little girl and her mom go on vacation to a hotel, and this little girl ends up traveling up to a water tank and ends up drowning in a water tank, wearing very similar clothes to what Elisa Lamb had on, which is super, super weird. And also there was a tuberculosis outbreak in the hotel like very soon after her death, and they came into the hotel, and because this was a hotel slash residential building, and they came in to test all the residents, and apparently on the paperwork the test was written as like Lamb Elisa, like, so it's very possible that Elisa, well, I think it was proven that Elisa had tuberculosis, and essentially her floating in that water like contaminated a bunch of people that were staying in the hotel. Like, they were drinking the water, they were showering in the water, so like it makes sense that they got tuberculosis. So isn't that messed up? That's crazy, right? Let's go ahead and get these lashes applied. I just need to grab some lash glue real quick. I'm gonna take a hit. Also, I have this, I don't know if it's a wedding cake or Jack Herrera, I think it might be. Anyway, so yeah, long story short, they pretty much said that this girl unfortunately drowned by accident in the water tank. Very, very sad. Very, very unfortunate. Her Tumblr account is still up. It's Nouvelle, Nouvelle/NOUVEEAU or something like that. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, just watch it on Netflix. You'll find it. Because I don't fucking know. Okay. Okay. I think that looks pretty good, huh? Alright, just gonna take my mascara. Voluminous Lash Paradise. Just gonna blend it. Okay. Next, face. Alright, I like to use the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. Yeah. Alright, looking good, ladies. Looking good. Perfect. Oh. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, your spine. This shit stinks though. That should be smelling like an old ass lady. We're just gonna take a beauty sponge. We're gonna set the now, while this is setting, we're gonna go ahead and bronze up a little bit. The bronzer I have is by Lovecraft Beauty in the color No Idea. Sorry. Doesn't say. Perfect. Now, highlight. You can contour your nose and all that, but you know, I really don't be getting into all that. I'm just a basic ass bitch, so if you want to do all that, go ahead, sweetie, you got it. I have this Ofra highlighter in it's Nikki Tutorials. Collab with them. Lightly tap under the brow bone. I think your finger is like the best fucking tool ever, dude. You have no idea. Shit will really do the job. Alright. Looking good, huh? Okay. We're just going to do the waterline, do some lower lashes and lip gloss. We're good to go. So just gonna go in with that color I was just gonna finish the look with this light gloss. And ladies, we are finito. We are all done. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That is it. That is all. I think it looks absolutely adorable. And if you want just a visual, take the hair down just so you can see. Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, honey. Ooh, she's so fierce. I hope you ladies like this video. I'm gonna take one more hit and then we're gonna be done. Cheers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video. I hope you ladies have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Until next time, from Happy Beauty. Peace.